heat or lava area. Yup. And your health drains real fast in that lava. Okay. Oh, I do not have that ammo tank. I mean, I'll just keep it in mind. We're gonna be back here. Or actually, are we? Not really. I might as well have that now. And then save again, and then we'll go elsewhere. I want to say areas in the pirate lab, so in the northwest or northeast of here. There were things that actually use the grapple beam as a switch operator. I mean, at the very least, going to explore prior areas, just whether or not it's the places we need to be, will at least remind me what's there at a time when we come back later, when we're actually supposed to be there. Okay, and now coming in with a better idea as to what the hell I'm doing. Where the hell I'm going. And it's a large one, too. I forget how many that is. I think it's 10. Coming out with a lot more health than before. Do I want to go up there? Or can we exit this way? Oh, I didn't get that energy tank up there either. Might as well, and then go to the life temple, because I don't remember what the hell is there. Apart from life, obviously. Good. It's so weird returning to this after... So this is a much more fluid... This actually is functioning on, like, or at least it feels like it's functioning on an updated set of... I mean, this is a Super Metroid hack built upon years of ingenuity in Super Metroid ROM hacks. As opposed to SMC3, which is basically just baseline Super Metroid. So, it feels really nice moving around in this again, after playing SMC3 yesterday. Yeah, then we're gonna pick up that energy tank and then just straight up leave. That sounds like a not terrible idea. Alright, we doing that. I think somebody mentioned, so there are a lot of music edits in this. This is from Zelda? Dodongo's Cavern? Or is this from Castlevania? This part sounds like Castlevania, like original Castlevania. My god. Grapple beam still sucks. And then this part comes in and it sounds like late era Enix. For completionist purposes. Because I'm me. Did not get this corner of the map. There is an actual, like, map percentage completion. There we go. Gotta fill that in. It may not be required by the game, but it is required by me. This is probably 1.2? Because I mean, I got this fairly recently. Actually, come to think of it. Oh, it's not listed. I was gonna say, it might actually say on the oh, it'd say on the IPS file, but not the actual ROM. There we go. That was really. There's just a lot of fascinating work that went into this. It's very good. Wait a minute. Yeah. It kind of seems suspicious. You can go, watch, there's actually something on the other side where there is a block, because you can break it away and there's an item. Alright, we got a whole lot of crap we can do here. Right! Because oh yeah, this was like an alternate entrance into the area that we were just in. But you'd get wrecked. Like, at the time that I put it down here was before getting the Varia suit, and you would just... Nope. But there's a lot of really well hidden, like for a subsequent playthrough, like different routing, because there are definitely parts of this where you can do them with or without certain items. Like, you're expected to have this thing, but you can also finagle away with other different items. And I remember seeing them, and it doesn't seem like they were like blatant and obvious, which is really a cool sign of just game design. Yeah, that's the thing. You can do that in original Super Metroid if you charge up and then crouch in a morph ball, and you can hold. So, if you just go in a morph ball, you drop 5 bombs. Alternatively, charge up, crouch in a morph ball, hold down. So holding down, eventually they'll launch, and they actually, I believe they launch with differing degrees of how much actual launch power, depending on how long you hold it. Is this? Oh my god! So this is a one-way game. Oh, there's a whole thing in the bottom. Good, great, fantastic. Yeah, there's a lot of really cool, like... Yeah, it's mostly just for fun. I don't even think there have been any ROM hacks that, like, use it as a mechanic. See, that's interesting. So it's gated by both power bombs and the Spazer Beam? Thing is that we got Spazer Beam a long time ago. I mean, it's still Spazer, so it's option at best. There you go. Hey, cool shot. Welcome, Auto. I don't suspect anything coming of this, but there's an empty spot over here. Alright. So long as I check it. Getting Google Sheets. There is I likely did for this one, because there's somebody that has made high quality, well designed, like single image PNGs of complete Romhack maps for a variety of noteworthy Romhacks. Oh no. I did that. I remember doing that with Heart Gold Soul Silver, because that was my favorite Pokemon, and to this day remains my favorite Pokemon. Still, to me, is peak Pokemon. Yeah, I hear good things. I mean, partly like seeing the frame rate drops, kinda. See, I didn't like the remakes, but I really like Heart Gold Soul Silver, purely because you can have your Pokemon follow, like your lead Pokemon follow behind you. That was all I wanted. Is I wanted my Luxray to follow. I love Luxray. It's my favorite Pokemon. One of my favorite Pokemon. Like Luxray, if I am like visually they're pretty good. As an actual powerhouse, I love me some Luxray. Because you give him Spark and Thunderfang to benefit from Electric, and then Crunch and Bite as a Dark alternative, so that it won't benefit from Dark, but it has a very solid attack power. So they're all physical damage dealing abilities. Oh, right. Oh, yeah. I like that, though. Like, I mean, obviously, and it's an RPG, so you're gated purely by the fact that if you go the wrong way, numerically, you literally can't win. I like that it's not a full open world, but I mean that's just me and my experience with open world games. I kind of like that. I like games with a modicum of freedom, but you're still kind of, you've got a path you need to follow. You can just diverge from that should you feel the need to. And I'm not sure how much of a thing it is. Seeing a lot of the frame rate drops kind of has me hesitant. Well, at the same time, that looks really good. The game, that is. Oh, that's probably just an exit point. We want to go in here. Wait. Okay. Oh, for real? Well, so Koya's been playing it for very long periods of time. Like, he was playing it for several hours yesterday. Oh. 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 Oh, you know what? When we drained the magma, it probably cut off all the power to this. I see. But also didn't see this happening. Koya's had no problems with it at all. I don't know how much total he's played or how far he's gotten. But, I'm really bad at getting... Oh my god. Hello. Thankfully, these aren't draining too fast. Fuck it. You can't freeze them when they're already on you. You've got to do. And that was the thing too. Like, I don't see, like, considering Arceus was, like, the battle system in Arceus was basically the battle system from Final Fantasy X, which was great. Oh. Right. So this area over there with the little chunk missing out of the top right, that was gated. Oh, actually. Oh. You are basically railroaded into coming back here. Or actually, you're railroaded into coming into one of multiple directions to get back to this point. Interesting. So the game doesn't need to overtly tell you that the power is shut off. You go down there as a means of, this is where we have to go to get progression. You get your progression by turning off the power, because you got to drain the lava to get to your progression. And in doing so, you deactivate the power here. Right, right. So the power's off. So I mean, basically, it's wreck ship when you arrive at wreck ship. Yeah, these conveyor belts are off. Clever. Right. So these exit points down here, the two Verdite mines and the hive, that's where we were. And we could have come up there at any point. I mean, obviously, you can go and fuck around in other places and probably run into seeing, hey, the power's off. Oh, you know, actually, there are a few implications of this, and I'm very excited. Right, we opened this a while ago. Because I was wondering, like, why is this here? No, I never finished Prime 3 either. For large part the same thing. Actually, what's funny is, I mean, I could probably revisit Prime 3 at some point and probably enjoy it in a whole different way. Well, there were two parts that I do remember very solidly from playing Prime 3 that I did not like. Hey CJ, welcome. Gesundheit. One being, yes, you are actually the same thing of why when I first played Mega Man Legends 2 that I didn't like it, is that rather than a single world that you're exploring in, you're going to separate subworlds with very little exploration in each. Conversely, Prime 3 felt very combat heavy, like it was trying to compete with like Halo and stuff. And I didn't enjoy going into the big combat fields and you had to get like the weapon upgrades for the gunship, and then you have to get it to shoot at things. Like, it was very combat heavy. Actually, I do have Blaster Master Zero. It was one of the first things I bought digitally on my Switch. So, this is an area we couldn't go to before. This is not the area that I was thinking of going to. Now, the longest time ago, I thought this would be the elevator that would get us back up to the... Oh. Let me finish that thought. The elevator to go back up to the area that we started the game at. which still very strongly looks to be the case. Anything on here is probably not active anymore. So this is probably going to send us back up to... Shit. Gotta see space. So this is where we began the game. Right. And there are several, we're probably actually when I'm getting the screw attack out. Maybe there's gonna be several upgrades because there were several doors we couldn't open. Obviously, we would be getting the wherewithal to go through lava. My favorite thing about space is the infinite possibilities. Yeah, and so hello. Oh, thank you. My internal struggle with getting Scarlet and Violet is that, one, it's a new Pokemon and it's shiny and I want it. Conversely, I mean, I never bought Sword and Shield either, largely for the same reasons, that it just... When I was looking at it, the way it was handled didn't appeal to me. Score Bunny is adorable and totally would have been my starter. But there was... Like, Arceus is fantastic. If you've not played Pokemon Legends Arceus, do so. I haven't even gotten past the second area. But I played several dozen hours and enjoyed the hell out of it. Which is basically, I mean, you're probably all very familiar with how I play open world games. Basically how I play an open world game. Yeah, I'm just in the second area, like, hello. Like, I started getting distortion zones, and I farmed the hell out of it. So, my experience of Pokemon Legends Arceus is, I caught all of the things, and I completed, like, all of the dex requirements of everything available in the first area. And then I got into, like, 4-on-1 battles in the distortion zones in the second area, and had a goddamn blast for a while. And then I was very satisfied. I should return to it at some point. Thanks, Matt. We already had most of this revealed. I think I have one of the gunvolts. I get the feeling that triggering the map box might open up these doors. Huh. Oh, you're right. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, it would make sense that there's nothing attached, so of course it's not going anywhere. Oh, and here's the... Right. Nailed it. And here's the switch we're using for the gate above, right? Because this thing was closed, and like, where's the thing that's gonna get us in there? Oh, it's literally just underneath it. Okay, so one, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say we can't actually get to our ship. Like, there's gonna be some mechanic that's preventing us to get to it. We might be able to go there to, like, save and full heal. However, you pass by this at the very beginning of the game. So, from a Metroid design standpoint, This has been teasing you since the beginning of the goddamn game. I'm greatly disappointed. I thought that'd be like screw attack. Like, it was there the whole time. If only you had super missiles when you started the game. Cool. Well, time to leave. Sure. So I'm torn between thinking this is where we're going to finish this game, while at the same time, I kind of hope it doesn't turn out like in Metroid Zero Mission, how your first power bombs are hidden in the pirate ship right at the end of the game, at which point it gives you the ability to leave the pirate ship and then go back to all those places you couldn't early on because you didn't have all the items you have. I did not like the end of Zero Mission. I did not like it one bit. Zero Mission to me is very akin to Wind Waker, in the sense that it is a very good game until a point later on in the game where it suddenly becomes, alright, I'm done. No need to go further. Cool. This is what we're doing now. You know, I'll just collect all the Metroids, why not? New log? It's regarding Metroids? I am not getting... I'm really bad at shaking Metroids just because I'm so used to... Oh! It wasn't freezing immediately. That's alarming. That might be our new log, is these Metroids have been bred to be resistant to fucking everything. Metroids. Metroids were originally created by the Chozo to fight the X-Parasite. Parasite X. That's not what they're called canonically. They are a galactic threat capable of draining enemies from almost any life form while being nearly invulnerable. Their only known weakness is the cold. Laser? That was able to progress by turning the power off. Indeed. More lasers? Oh, yeah, right. Ridley is invulnerable, and we don't have a means of killing Ridley. And Ridley is definitely hiding some shit. Right. Didn't I already read this? Yeah, they're learning to adapt to cold. Heat pulled up from the depths of Volnar is used to generate the massive amounts of power required to run the lab on the surface. The space pirates are using conduits built by the Chozo to exchange the heat with the ICPs. Oh. What being of nightmare will this give us?
It's the Metroid suit from Metroid Dread.
Yes. Hyper Beam. Spoilers? Oh, we get that with the Metroids. Spoilers? Alright, let's read this shit. Metroid suit. It's a weird icon. Made using a Verdite alloy. The Metroid suit prevents damage from the most intense... Oh. Cool. Most intense heat, but at the cost of vulnerability to the cold. I guess we have to toggle back and forth between them. Oh, in addition, Samus can absorb energy from Verdite lasers, reduces damage by 25%. I guess unless it's the cold. And we're also green. Okay. Alright, you come down here to get, like, missiles or some shit. I'm going down here. Pretending that there would be more things down there. Also, this is a very good rent. I guess we'll not go that way then. It's a very good rendition of the, I mean, Kraid's Lair theme from the first Metroid. Yeah, I think I noticed that the first time. Yeah, it's the missile bands where or torpedo bands where you get missiles. And then due to the way that this game functions, it's just you get the missile icon, and you're now reliant on your ammo count. Because instead of picking up individual missile tanks, you're picking up an ammo count or an ammo buff. Interesting. So when you're first down there, I think that's just straight up a closed door. I don't think it has. I remember there was a green door and there was a yellow door. Either way, you can't go in there when you're first here, no matter how hard you try. So it says we absorb from the Verdite lasers, but do we neutralize them? Is what I'm wondering. My first instinct is to just go back down to the surface, because now we can go through lava. Like, that's the thing this is going to mitigate. Yes, okay. It's also fun going through here when you have better weaponry. You could probably just turn off the ice beam. But I don't know what it's going to chuck more Metroids at us. Although given the suit, are we now immune to Metroid? I'm sure we'll find out in a moment. Right, an airlock. There was an airlock in, one of the recent Romhacks. I think it was Digital Mantra's recent one. So yeah, I feel confident that we're not going to finish the game up here. I think that the theme is that we're here to destroy the pirate base. We just came here by way of their space station. Oh right, because the actual surface had an oh, that's clever. That's why it tells us what the Hyper Beam does. Interesting. But only when we're standing on it. Oh, that's neat. It's really neat. Wait, did I save? Alright, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna check what's down here. Cause I got a strong impression we're gonna do that and then regret it immediately. Wait, was this available at the beginning? I get a strong feeling no. Actually, what's likely gonna happen is we're likely gonna engage the thing, and this is our escape route. Oh. I found it. Like, it stopped, and my first thought was, oh shit, is that like, you use this in here to like, I don't know, break the windows and it's, you gotta escape now? Nope, I was just standing on top of the item. Right. I mean, it's entirely possible you can go this way. Weapon Control Center? Weapon control systems are locked. Oh. Probably why we do the other thing. We do the other thing to disengage the lock, and then we can, I don't know, shoot lasers at whatever. See, it's entirely possible this whole area is accessible at the beginning of the game. I just went left because we're playing a Metroid game, and that's the direction you go. Why would you go right in a game? That's absurd. Okay, so we've saved recentishly. I'm gonna see what this button does. Oh, right! We didn't have the morph ball. That's why. All right, time to regret things. I pressed the wrong button. Let's try that again. Oh, why would I do such a terrible thing? Hey, Lynn, welcome. I'm regretting decisions that I've made. Are we escaping on the ship? Yeah, Samus does not have a great track record for leaving things intact. Planets, spaceships, what have you. So I get the feeling we didn't want to do this. Thanks. Yeah, female guy.
I think you mean Doom Guy is just a male Samus.
True. And what's funny is the only time that she doesn't blow up the planet as she is leaving causes terrible repercussions for the rest of the universe. Like, If she had just blown up SR388, hello. Yeah, the one planet that should have been exploded because of the X-Parasite is the. Can we get out? Thank you. I guess we have one direction out, and it's this one. Now I'm additionally curious as to what the hell the weapons thing was. Right, she destroyed Dark Aether, but regular Aether remained intact. I never finished Prime 3, so I have no idea what the hell happens to those. Now, is this the end? Are we getting the bad ending? More accurately, I feel like we would be... That's gonna blow up on the planet, and we're gonna land on the planet. Right. Well, that's really clever. No, because the cargo ship's right there. Oh, that actually lines up with how that area was configured. Because it was just a big empty space. Thank you. So the only thing, I mean, unless there's something hidden, but I mean, we kind of scoured the ship. Oh, I don't like how you take more than one shot of the ice beam. I would say that we caused all the Metroids to land on the surface, but they were here anyway. Oh, that's clever! Oh, that's so cool! Hey, Marcus, good. Yeah, it was. Wait. Yeah, we're gonna need plasma beam or the Metroid beam or whatever the hell's gonna be this. Right, because so early on going through here, it was like not really baffling, but like, I wonder why this is configured in this way. Huh, interesting. This will be why. So thankfully, regardless of how many shots it takes to freeze them, they still die to 3 power bombs. Wait a minute. In an interesting twist, if you're charging the ice beam with the Metroid, because it does warn you, it makes you susceptible to ice, you take very slow ticking damage. Which is interesting. See, because like, it's an insignificant amount of damage. And not if we're pseudo-screwing. Like, it's not enough damage to make you like, I'm not gonna use that ever again, but enough to add a flavor. It's thematically accurate. That's really cool. I like that. Whoa. There actually is a slight rhythm that you have in shooting the Metroids with this beam setup. Yeah, this is a very well done hack. Like, on both a gameplay setup and also a... Like, that's the thing that Super Metroid, and I mean, there are I can think of several other examples that also do this. The, telling a story without actually telling you the story. Like, this is telling its own story using Metroid assets. Like, there's literally text. But, like, you can kind of see where things... Oh, my God. See where things are... Like I was pointing out, like, oh, are we gonna crash the space station? Yep, that's exactly what you do. Like, you kind of feel you're getting to the end, but at the same point, you're like, this isn't the end. Yeah, it makes absolute sense. And this isn't the entirety of the ship. This is actually... So this is the area we just came through to get the Metroid suit. I was gonna say, I wonder if it's to... Crashed torpedo bay. Oh! Oh, hi! Oh, hi. I'm gonna sneeze. Woo! Excuse me. Boy, I sure am glad I've got a... Yeah, it makes more sense there's more than one. They're both changing red. I wonder if they have shared health pool? I mean, that wouldn't really make sense. But I mean... Nope, they do not. Flotsam and Jetsam. Orbital scanner log data access completed. Uh-huh. Oh, scan data. The orbital scan data downloaded from the cargo ship contains locations of various energy signatures that match Chozo equipment. Oh, does this... Is that gonna, like, put, like, locations on our map? Batoon. Batoon is a burrowing aquatic snake. It likes to make its home in rock riddled with holes and is very territorial. Batoon's body is covered with a hardened armor, but it doesn't cover the face. That's canon now. Though we kind of already assumed that anyway. I wonder from like a lore perspective, what was preventing us from getting to there before? So like that's the... I guess that would be the black box. The idea is that the damage of landing is what opened that up. So this will be dropping us down into the areas that we were at before. Right. Oh, that's neat! Oh, it's... You miss these areas. So yeah, that's the entirety of going... So you, I mean, you go wherever. Interesting. Huh. Huh. But, like, it's in areas that I wouldn't have thought to go to. Like, that one on the bottom left, like, the bottom leftmost part of the map, that is out there. Also, apparently there's one area that we went to and we saw an item and just straight up didn't pick it up. This area? So this is always shown in area items and total items. That has always been there. Well, now I'm wondering, did I just straight up ignore an item over here? Also, is this gonna be riddled with Metroids now? Which I'm okay with. Oh, the turtles are dead! Hey, Fate, yeah, so this is a ROM hack that came out fairly recently and had good ROM hack reviews, and I agree with them. I'm a big fan of Super Metroid, and I've played a number of ROM hacks on stream. Yeah, this planet dead. Well, here's the thing. There were already Metroids being stored. Actually, I think all enemies have been replaced with Metroids now. Honestly, that is entirely possible. That thematically now we're going to be running into Metroid evolutions. That would require some, oh my god, some hardcore assembly editing. But that's not out of the question. Oh, this isn't where I wanted to be at all. I bet one has eaten the invincible Ridley. Now the downside, but also the plus side, we don't have the wherewithal to really deal with the Metroids efficiently. Oh, that guy isn't dead. Now it is. Oh, exactly. Like, that's the way this progression is gonna happen. Because I mean, we're still missing 2 beams. I'm gonna guess that we're gonna have the ability to use the hyper beam at all times. And so I think it adds the circles to the map, so you can see where there were things that you missed before. Okay, I like that. I like that in Metroidvanias where you like reach it, like with the X-ray scope or the pulse scanner in Dread and Samus Returns. Samus Returns. Like, after you get to a certain point, it's like, there's really no need to hold back information from you. Like, if you didn't find it already, you gotta find it now. Mostly to get rid of that red square. Yeah, like, I feel very, we'll see with some of these that I've missed that it's now revealing. I feel like anything that I have missed... Wait, I don't want to go this way at all. Why couldn't I go? Why couldn't I continue up that way? Like, I feel that if I've missed an item, that is on me, as opposed to they hit it in an area where I'm like, oh, I would've looked there. I feel like some of these, like, especially parts in areas that I'm like, I'm not aware of a way to get to that area. I might feel differently. Alright, because that was screw attack. And this is an opening now. Like, that's how that should work. The landscape has changed. I mean, we could take the long way. Yeah. Actually, what I also like about this is that I now don't feel inclined to search the upper part of where the ship is landed, like the cargo ship crashed, because it's not telling me there's an item there. Yeah. Well, so the thing that is now visually the wrecked ship, like the reusing the innards of the wrecked ship, that's because the power is off. But now there's an actual ship that's actually crashed. Wait a minute. I can just go down this way. Filled with Metroids. Okay. Beep, boop, boop, boop. Yes, great. And then, so I'm completely ignoring the obvious. We can go now to the lava areas and go through the lava places to get lava things. In lieu of, hey, it says there's an item over here in this distant place I've not been to in a while. Yeah, me being me. Yeah. Obviously, the game wants me to go to here, so we're gonna go there last. So this is an item, and this is a location that we could have theoretically gone to a while ago. Is this gonna be a screw tech block? No. Okay. Good. I'm glad I'm not the only one that plays games like that all of the time. That's how I play all games. It's a really good remix of Viridia. There we go. Oh, is this that you have to go down the... Okay. So there is a way to get into the room immediately. There is a room to the right of us. Yeah, I mean, this is why I tend to not enjoy open world games, because my proclivity in games is to go my own way, god damn it. Which tends to be, I'm not going the way that the developers want me to. Oh, okay, that's why. Alright. This is just, I forgot that there was another, yeah. Okay. Now our other problem. That thing, all the ass over there. No, I'm getting a feeling because how would we go? Obviously, there's a way to get over there. It is very likely connected to any of these green areas that are down where we're at. So I'm confident the area that we just came from does not have the thing we're looking for. So a pathway to that item all the way off to the left. However, so there were two areas of interest in this area. One, an actual, like, you need the screw attack, or I'm assuming the screw attack to break through the walls. Yeah. So there's that. But that's to get back to a part where we can already access. Or just there. Okay. So I got a strong impression there's something. And we could follow this crab. That crab maybe going into a hole. Now the thing is in this little tunnel over here, it feels like, so there's an actual gap, or like the break in the texture there. I mean, it's entirely possible that you actually Wait a minute. Okay, no. It's entirely possible that there's actually a continuous tunnel that you drop down from the bottom, or drop down from the top. This doesn't seem reasonable. Like, if this was a bad ROM hack, I would think, oh, we gotta check every spot of this wall. Oh my god. For where there's gonna be a bombable block that'll change to another texture. I am purely doing this to cover all my bases. Because this is a well-made ROM hack, I don't think that they would pull off this kind of shit. And it is not. Okay. So we can't go this way. Although that is the gate that would open it. Can we go up here? Oh. I see. Oh, that's our exit point. I even said out loud, that's our exit point, and I proceeded to go through it. I did it dumb. Let's run all the way back that way. God damn it. It's just my style, man. Cramping on my style of not going the way I'm supposed to. Exactly. Against my better judgment, I should probably save. But I'm not. Too cool for that. I don't think you can charge. I don't think I've really tried it. I don't think I did try it. Building up a Shine Spark in Morph Ball form. It probably does. I was trying to. Actually, that's how I checked it. I mean, it would make absolute sense that because it seems like it takes 6 regular shots. The thing is that it doesn't one shot them frozen, so it kind of loses value. Yeah, you can't hold the charge. Alright, and we're gonna go this way. Are we still dark? Yes. Oh, right, because this is entirely possible we could have come here. Oh, this is the... We could have been here a while ago. Like, this has been accessible for a while. I just never thought to look. Hey, Zach. Welcome, welcome. Alright, we're gonna check this first because okay. Oh, that makes absolute sense, because you would need to recharge here. In case you don't have power bomb control. It's going very well. It is taken twists and turns that I was not expecting. And is continuing to surprise me in very positive ways. So most recently we went... So, we were able to go back to the ship that you're on at the very beginning of the game, and then got it to crash into the surface of the planet. So now, it exists in a fragment right there in that big open space, to make, one, that open space make more sense. Yeah. And like, in looking at it, it's that area... Oh, hello. Like, the area where you build up a Shine Spark to do that makes sense, because it's like perfectly designed to build up a Shine Spark. It's like, I almost feel like this might be a, given this, might be Plasma Beam. Because if you know you can go here and get this. Tram to Susie Island? The hell is that? Are we going to a whole other area? I mean, obviously, yes. Susie Ruins. Well, this is surprising. And apparently there are 2 items here. Apparently there are 3 items here. Yeah, these all take a lot of hits. So the big side hoppers are completely invulnerable. So we're probably getting the plasma beam here. That said, this is entirely possible to access this early on. I don't know what... Oh, what the fuck? Darkness. I want to find a save point, because I want to... Was this an area that's on, like, the world map part that you see at the beginning of the game? Yeah, like, it's not Sticker Brush Symphony, which would be, like, if I was gonna pick a Donkey Kong Country song to put into an area like this, it would be Sticker Brush Symphony. Fun fact, actually never played Donkey Kong Country 2. I hear good things. In fact, I hear it's the best of the series, or one of the best games on the Super Nintendo. I've never played it. Actually, I have Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze that I have also never touched because I intended to play it on stream. The fuck is that? There's gotta be a reason we go down here, right? The icons in the rock walls? I mean, I think it's there for flavor. There's a way in there. In this very room. Oh, yeah, oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that is, that's in Zero Mission. Yeah, that thing? Yeah. Alright, well, so the nice thing is that there's a big chunk of that missing. Alright, well, let's see. I mean, it's entirely possible you actually drop in there from another area entirely. And that this is the exit point. Wherever this track is from, it has a beautiful sense of tension and release to it. And I enjoy it very much. I am curious to find where this is actually from. Map station access. Oh, okay. Look at this. How we access the thing. It sounds familiar, and I don't know where and why. But does it actually damage you? Oh, they do. Oh, it's an ammo upgrade. Alright, you don't go down there. Okay, I thought this was gonna... I thought the thing we were looking at before and couldn't get to was the map. But looked different. And it's gonna... Yeah, that's probably... Yeah, so the gray part that goes... that's above us, that goes all the way to the left, that's probably exits into that thing, and that isn't a map thing. It's probably a... I don't know, drains the part of the area or whatnot. Hey, look. Did it say map A station? I gotta go back there. Nope, just map station. Got him. So yeah, actually, so there's the save point right above here. Wait, why am I blowing this up? There's no reason to do so. Just to get shit back. We already know from the map the fact that it's revealed missed item locations. True, yeah. I don't know. The game has used like things that look like map stations, but actually is just like the thing that got us to crash the spaceship thing into the planet. You might be using Turian. Huh, nope. I don't remember that being listed on there. So this is a side thing that I started. Nope, I guess it was there the whole time. Huh. Okay. Just the island. What a good goddamn. Anyway. Oh, new log. Wait. What do we rent? Apart from... Oh, now we're getting that. Thank you. So Zerones. These ruins are not very old, but the flooded tunnels caused... expedited deterioration. Okay. There are both mining and manufacturing facilities. The surface section is sealed by a complex cipher. Oh, that's probably the thing we're looking for.
Did we fight Dragon?
Also, this thing is flipping huge. So we're going this way only because there are items this way. Sounds like a plan. Oh wow, super missiles do nothing on those. Interesting. Oh, good. Oh, we can't blow these up with super missiles. Okay, so they're not actually invulnerable. We just... Oh, it is from Donkey Kong Country 3. Okay. Which I have also never played. My extent of Donkey Kong Country 3 was at a KB toy store, or was that like one of the demo kiosks? Oh, it's Outset Island. Yeah. We'll dip down here and get this one thing. Oh, but I'm still gonna want to get 100% map completion. Oh no, it's just item. It's not map collection doesn't, or map doesn't matter. But I am intrigued by how huge this space is. Jesus. Oh, this probably leads down to the other end. Side hoppers are always like that. I like how I felt like the game was nearing completion, and then it just draws in my curiosity all over again. Unless the map expands, I don't see why we would need to go down further. We're gonna get our energy tank, or probably the recharge thing, or more of these. Well, I mean, the downside of the game telling us where all the item locations are means that I don't see any reason why we would need to go down this way. As we can see from here, I mean, unless it's going to loop into some of the areas above us. We already know that there's nothing down here. At least item-wise. Yeah, okay. I was getting the feeling, wait, why is this here? Oh, it's to build up, yeah. So you shine spark up this way. And then that up, okay. That telegraphed just well enough for me to know, oh, that's what they're doing this for. Sweet. I've also just come to the realization I'm kind of like not talking a lot, largely because I'm just enamored with everything that's going on. So that triggers... I don't know what that opened. It might have been just this pathway. Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, I guess we gotta open all of them. But we won't be able to, so... This is just gonna open all but one. Right. Well, I mean, I guess this is gonna link up the entire area, so that's... I guess to open this pathway, you've basically gotta come in from either side. Huh. Yeah, I'm guessing we're expected to... I mean, unless diffusion missiles are an item in this game, we just don't have them, but are partially expected to have them. There's no way we could hit that with a missile. Parts of this area are reminding me of Axiom Verge. I mean, it makes sense because we're in an ocean. Like, this segment reminds me of the place in where you would get the grappling hook in the vanilla game. It's up in the snowy area. Which actually, it's in one room that's very item rich, so it's good in the rando. If you're not in go mode in the rando in the first like 10 minutes. Yeah, like, these, as far as I'm aware, these are not art assets that exist in the original game. Unless they're recolors of things that I just forgot. So we're very much being bottlenecked into going in this particular area in this particular way. And it's entirely possible that we're actually expected to go off to the left and hit that switch that I saw, and we're gonna die! I'm gonna pay more attention to not... Oh, fuck. Uh-huh. Yeah, not a space jump. I probably could, with enough running distance from here, make it over to there. Thing is, actually what I'm gonna do... There we go. So I've made a save state. Purely because if I die, I really don't feel like remapping that whole area. Yes, if we're going horizontally... Oh, shit. The problem is I don't want to run into spikes, and that's a thing I'll do. Wait, there would be coral on top. Coral is under the wall. That's silly. New log? Suzy Island is a remote location far away from the other Chozo cultural and residential areas. The rich natural minerals were likely being used for weapon research. Yeah, it's all spiky and shit. I'm gonna hope we get a missile and or health restore. This works as well. Whew. I was very concerned when oh my god. There's no low health beep in this either. So I suddenly realized, oh, we're nearly dead. This isn't fast forwarding nearly as much as I would hope. I think I throttled it for the purposes of Final Fantasy V. Sweet. See, I think Hyper Beam is going to be a thing we're going to have all of the time at some point later. And then Plasma Beam. Every part of this is just intriguing. I've seen some pretty creative uses of the Edacoons in Romhack. Like, they can break certain blocks. Akin to Shock Tool. And you need to basically guide them along through a series of tunnels. This is just really cool. Oh, what did that open? That opened... That must open something. I mean, we need to open this. So we came in here. Can we close this again? No. It feels like we should be able to get them up there, because there's an actual space up there. So we hit this, that opened... I don't even remember. Wait, did I not hit this thing? Oh, I didn't. Okay. Get up there. So that probably opened again. This. There we go. Oh, we can just go this way. Gotcha. Oh no, they gotta get up in here too. Weird game of lemmings. Yeah, I've heard that in a number of hacks too, where it's almost like a muted sound effect, which is very welcome. course, now we got a problem where we need to get that one. I wonder if this has to be done in a specific order. Oops. And then we've kind of ruined the puzzle. I mean, it just takes missiles. So it takes missiles probably so you can't hit them through walls, but regular missiles, because then you're not, you know, using up all your ammo. So can these get into here? I wonder if there is actually the puzzle is you've got to figure out the order in which you set these through. Like there's actually a specific order. Oh, this guy can't go through until you activate this one. But do we necessarily want to? Yeah, just for purposes of experimentation. See what happens if we open this one first. Which one does that open first? Not that one. I mean, they got one of the guys through here. Yeah, I think they have to actually... They're open in a static order. Because then this opens here so we can get over this one. I mean, that isn't to say we do that one first and then this one. Dude, I got you over here. Get your happy ass on these things. And they're still not figuring out how to get here? No. Concerning. That may or may not be an indication that we don't do it in that order. So we're gonna do slightly different. So rather than... Alright, let's try this one. So they gotta go up because they're gonna break through the base ceiling. It could be timing? I'm not discounting that. Just because it'd be a lot easier. I'm gonna assume... So this guy gets in there first, and then does this. So we'll open that one. And then this one? Why the hell not? Ideally we want to get one of them into there, and then we'll have all of the switches flipped. Let's get this open. Is there something we need to do over here? Oh, that facilitates our ability to get over this side. Okay. Yeah, it might just be we need to hit that switch before one of them falls through here, because we need to get one of them through... Well, one running across this platform thing, which is a layer they can run on. Because one of them needs to get up here. No, they're not getting on the right layer. Huh. So this guy kind of gets... But he's going to land here where we're standing right now. Eventually. But then where does it go? Oh, that's one that opens this up. This can't jump high enough. Because these are too far distant. We got our third one that's up here. Where are you going? Hey. We'll do the wall jump and so those monks are definitely destroyed by the Edicoons. Alternatively, see if we can shine spark up this, which might resolve the problem. Nope. Alright, so now we're gonna try a speed thing. Oh, ruined. One of them is going to eventually go through here. Now, the cool thing is that they are operating independent of one another. Unlike some of the enemy patterns where they will only move when they're visibly on screen. These do not. Okay, I guess it was timing. Interesting. That is exactly the puzzle I look for in most any game, which is you can see, like, it takes a couple of times of trial and error to figure out what's going on. That was awesome. Anyway, but that isn't actually, we're not actually out. This is, oh, it's getting them to go up this way. Okay. So this one is going to keep going up and break this in. That was really cool. Yeah. Oh. Key cipher 6. Oh my god. So the thing we saw earlier is this exact same thing. So we apparently need to find at least 5 others of these. Don't hump the machine. Wow, this is like, this whole area could be its own self-contained location. If it weren't for the fact that I'm convinced we're gonna get like plasma beam or something. Oh. I would think to go to one of the other locations that might be. Suddenly we're playing Parallel World. I would think to go back to one of the other locations that might have like other stuff that we can get with the newly acquired suit. I mean, it is a reef. Oh, hello. Oh, this is our... This is our exit point, and I don't need to go this way. Oh, so the idea is that people kept trying to look for number 4, and obviously could not find number 4. I'm gonna sneeze again. I was gonna say, there's... Yeah. That's both telegraphed and cryptic. Although at this point, when you're going into this part of the game, you're kind of, it seems like you're almost expected to have the item locations spoilered. I'm gonna sneeze again. Woo. Oh, right, yeah, so it might almost be prudent to go that way. Actually, this is probably leading to one of those other ciphers. And this does link back down to that connecting point. And then we can go up and get that item. Although that item is really close. I say we go up there, get the item, probably another one of those cipher pieces. I'm gonna fall down. Maybe it's another space jump. MacGuffin. Right, I mean, I guess there's your refill station, should you need one. Is this gonna be a save point? I'm gonna be... Jesus Christ. So, when we first entered this area, I was at, like, no health. I'm like, I want to find a save point. So I went, like, oh, maybe the save point is here. No, but it's a refill thing. Fully ignoring the save point. But we've saved, so it's fine. I feel like we have to go through that, but I'm gonna go this way and see if we see the item. Or just go up this way. Okay, so it wasn't anything major. Although that does tell me that this is probably one of those ciphers that I'm guessing we need to find all of them. Thanks, game, you're a real pal. Hey, look, it's a map of the area that I just basically completed manually. Neat. If only I'd gone this way instead of the way I did go. And that's not even a, oh, I thought I was supposed to go this way, so I went another way entirely different, brr. That was, hey, I opted to go this way instead of the other way. Either one would have been completely viable. But if I had gone up, we would have gotten the item and also the map. Okay, so we're gonna get back all of our jump power. Boop, 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 boop. If it weren't for the fact that actual underwater reefs kind of look just like this, I would think this is designed purely to be a pain in the ass. Alright. Okay. So here's the problem. There's a way to get under this reef area. We know this because we can see the exit point, which is it's one-way gated from the other side. I mean, more likely it's just probably on the bottom floor of this area. As much as I like Outset Island, I feel like this area needs a more chill, subdued soundtrack. Like, this would also work really well with the Meridia remix. Or Red Brinstar. Or remix of a good number of tracks from Axiom Verge 2, which did a really good job creating ambience. So actually, that's worth bringing up. So I would like to play. So I've already played Axiom Verge 2. I played that when it came out on the Switch, when it was release date locked on the Switch, and that other Epic Game Store, there we go. The thing I don't use. I would kind of like to play it again. Oh, can we? I would kind of like to play it again on stream, doing like an achievement hunt. Also, so I can buy several copies and give them away. After we're done with this, I would kind of like to do a little bit more Elden Ring, but I think after some, week or two of Elden Ring, probably do Axiom Verge 2. I am open to suggestions and ideas on this. Oh my god. Huh. There's a way over there, but apparently it's not along... That would have made the most sense, that you speed booster through that. Yeah, that would have been really mean. Like, I would have thought there'd be like a pit we could go through underneath these spaces where the little coral things were hiding. Like, that would make sense. Also, the fact that you can't vault over this, but you can over this is interesting. Huh. That might just be an oversight. Oh, interesting. These never actually go away. Huh. I mean, that's nice. If you miss the jump and you fall through. So you don't have to do it all over again. Okay, so I'm going to deem this area solved. But then, so we have this, which is a one-way drop. Interesting. I wonder, I doubt it, but that'd be really cool if those remain permanently broken. Like, that's just it's a Dark Soul style, like, one-way gate. Okay, it would have been cool, though. I would not expect it to do that. Alright, I'm further intrigued by whatever the... I mean, it's possible you go from underneath it. And the thing is that it is there because we need to do something with it at some point. Like, it's not just... Actually, it's entirely possible that one of the other areas that leads into... I don't know, it seems more likely we come through from another angle down here, if not from above. Huh. So right now, we've finished this whole area, except for, remember the one where it's the 4 power bomb locks that you have to get on the left side, but then there's a missile one that you can only open on the right side? We don't come at it from above, so we don't drop into that section. Fill these with... Yes. I'm currently very intrigued on how to get into that area. Oh, okay, yeah, probably better. Would like to get plasma beam so that we can kill these faster. Right, you can't shine spark and ball for him. So these are my destroyers we can explore. Now the thing is, we know that there are no items over there. Now it'd be really stupid if we were expected to break apart more of these. I will not be doing that. Yeah. Right, and that opens the exit. Going off to the left. So now, does this remain opened? It... Oh! Okay. I'm gonna feel silly in a moment, aren't I? Wait, we don't need this here. Oh, I guess we kind of do. Okay. Yeah, I think that's got to be it. So we have to hit 4, but we can't hit. So there are 5 total, and we can only hit 4 of them. I think that the trap is that you would think that you want to open up all of those at once. So there's probably a central point. Or maybe the trick is that the 2 at the top open up both. Yeah, and as far, I mean, I'm at 7. Holy Jesus. Thing is, all of these are clever, and they're all very satisfying. Oh, cute. Again. Oh, okay, makes sense. Yeah, so the 2 at the top are like, oh, you can get these both with 1 power bomb. Great. But that's the trap. So, this is a series of puzzles using Metroid mechanics, and they're all very well done, and they're really cool. And I'm very happy to experience these right now. I'm just tickled. This is great. Love this shit. So we're all done with this green section. Yeah. I kind of forgot entirely that I wanted to look for items. I just want to do more of these puzzles. They're awesome. Actually, we're probably hitting all the ciphers. And it's giving access to whatever the boss is. Right, I can just look at the log of... Yeah, so, yeah, Ridley and Dragon are not appearing in this film. Well, we already know where Ridley is, in a manner of speaking. So we're gonna fight Dragon. It's true, yeah. I won't get too creative with exploring areas up here because I'm pretty sure we're good. I thought there was an ammo refill station. Oh well. I do want to hit up that save point. Ideally before I die. And or run out of ammo. Although we do get to hear this really rockin' tune again, so that's a plus. Alright, we're good. Against my better judgment. Should save the game. And I like how my thought is that, oh, I'm Mario, you know, we're one energy tank away from filling it up. At the same point, it's like, we've got several of those recharge tanks. Oh, we're gonna deal with sandfall mechanics, aren't we? I am 150% okay with that. So I'm actually gonna go this way because I get the feeling that going up is the one that's progressing towards the ultimately the boss fight. I look forward to being proven wrong. Really? Really? Huh. You were designed too much to look like a thing I blow up. It's entirely possible you could break those with grapple beam. Oh, okay, you can charge beam these. I mean, I guess you would have to because you'd get to a point where you'd run out of ammo and be kind of boned. So my expectation is that this is going to dump us out at the very first one of those cipher stations that grabbed my interest, and I don't know what the hell that was. Oh. Oh, that was telegraphed too easily. Indeed. There was probably a less dumb way to get in there, but that's the way I went, and I'm sticking with that decision. It's so damn cool. I also like how, even with a ton of ammo pickups that we have, we're still kinda, like, it feels well balanced. Like, I feel like, and this is picking up all of them, still low on ammo. Alright. I'm so pleased. And we could leave out that way. Actually, we might have to. I think we have to. Let's do that. Right, okay. So this one, yeah. Oh, shit. I mean, in this case, when we would swing by, there's a full on energy recharge station, so that's good. Nailed it. That's a fun room. It's just filled with little bouncy crabs. Oh shit. I mean, we should probably heal. You know, I guess by better judgment. I should heal. So it kind of does Sky Skunk, but only in Metroid Prime. That is a thing that they do. Like the same, you jump into the, you morph ball into it, and it actually does roll you. And there's like 2 different locations where you do that, and there's actual puzzle elements. Like they roll you along, and it brings you to a different space that you need to go to. Oh, I ran out of jump. Yeah, not in Super Metroid, but it does do it in Metroid Prime. And I think I think it appears once in Metroid Prime 2. I could be wrong. I haven't played Prime 2 nearly as much as I've played Prime 1. Prime 1 is among upper echelon of Metroid titles for me. But only if you've got an original release, because there are sequence breaks. And just like Super Metroid, you get to play the game in the direction you would like to. Even if the designers definitely did not design that you should have these items at this point in this game. And that's what I love about it. I can't speak to whether or not it does or does not exist in Prime Pinball, because I played Prime Pinball once, and it was at E3. And I never felt inclined to ever play it again. Not necessarily because I'm like, oh, this isn't a Metroid game, but I like pinball, but I don't like digital pinball. I like pinball where you've got, like, you know, the warts and all kind of thing, where you're able to influence it because you're functioning on a physical piece of physical hardware. What is going on in this room? Oh. Oh, okay, I see what we're doing. Alright. So you do need to stop here and hit these, but you can't continue the whole way through, because you'll break the crumble blocks that you need in order to finish it. Okay. So we don't need to make so you got the 4 gates that open up, but you don't need to immediately explode into the next room. I mean, you do, but you need to hit these things. Wait a minute. Okay, so you're on a timer at that point. Now the problem is that we're about to run out of super missiles. Was there was a room I could farm these? Let's go up. Maybe there's a missile. Maybe there's an ammo recharge spot. Nope, there's just gold chorizos. Or gold space pirates. Because of course. I mean, if I was going to put an ammo recharge station, it'd be right here. Game is not me. Oh, there's an item down here. I guess the map is kind of guiding us to... Okay. I'm okay getting more of these. You know, as long as it gives us an ammo recharge at some point. Okay, that just abruptly stops. Are you an ammo reach? Actually, this is probably continuing off in another area. Shadow dungeon. Oh, that's why it's... Oh. I think we're brute forcing this. We're jumping on nothing. There are invisible platforms. The thing is I wonder if we're expected to have an item we don't have yet. Like an X-ray scope. I mean, similarly, we can just brute force it. That's fine. Here's our goal. I won. So these things that are blowing up, these are actually invisible without the thing. Like, everything here is a mystery. The fact that I'm not in the acid this whole time redeems this puzzle from otherwise just being a brute force it. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. What would have been really cool is if you had to throw a power bomb. Are we... Okay. Like, that would be really neat if you put a power bomb and it illuminated all of the otherwise hidden stuff. That would have been awesome. It does not do that, but I don't fault it. Instead, it's just weird. Yeah, that one kind of fell flat. And the thing is, we're missing two items here. One is behind a boss, and I can only assume that we hit all these cipher things. Path of Alacrity. I used to remember what that meant. I don't right now. Oh, okay, well, that makes sense. Alright, so let's see. Well, if we run out here, shoot there, that'll hit that. I think it's when we're about to go in the water, that, and then... Where's our mnemonics? There and there. Oh, yeah, you need to shoot both of those while you're running through. Okay, so we can't be in morph ball form. We have to be standing up. Brisk and cheerful radius. Which is, we're gonna briskly determine what we do. Also, I remember yesterday when I'm like, we might finish this early. No, that's not happening. This is not finishing today. I guess you jump? Yeah, I guess you jump at the end. It's the final fuck you that this puzzle gives. I don't think it is. It'd have to be a horizontal shine spark. We know how consistent I am with that. Yeah, okay, so yeah, just at the end you space jump to maintain height. That's clever. That felt like this may or may not be like an optional area. Like this whole thing might get us an item that just makes the game easier. Because we're gonna go fight Omega Mark II. A lot of these feel so. This was described as a hack that, although harder than the original Super Metroid, does not really rely on people being higher. Like, it's more difficult, but it's not pro game for hardcore gamer game. Some of these feel like hardcore gamer strats, which I'm all for. I am enjoying the hell out of every moment of this. Then again, it's not like they need to it's not like it's Nintendo that needs to market it to, like, you know, have a toggle that makes the hard mode on for people that want to actually play hard mode, but is accessible to people that really just want to experience the game. Like, I am feeling challenged but not taxed this whole way through, which is great. What the fuck? Mentally remark which one's toggled what. That is. Every one of these is varied and different. Mm-hmm. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. So this is the thing that we get access to by completing Thunder Laboratory. Are we gonna get the screw attack? The Thunder Beam. Actually, that could be. Plasma could be the Thunder Beam. Oh, this is... Zero mission assets. Also, we're moving sluggishly. Yeah, we're not farming on that. We're getting plasma beam. Wait, those are chunking me for an entire energy tank? Jesus! Baby, key hunters are really tough in the original. But these are invulnerable. New log. I would love to see this new log. Thunderlab. To the Chozo, lightning is the symbol of technology. That's why it's on the screw tag. The remote location and advanced seal prevented the space pirates from reaching these grounds. There are likely functional weapon systems still active, so this is where we're probably gonna get either the screw attack or the plasma beam. We're gonna go a different way. I want to find a save point. So there are 2 items that we're getting out of here. There we go. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that I go up here. We're gonna hit a. We're gonna see that we can go to the boss room, or. I'm gonna go this way in the hopes that it's an ammo restore. Cool. I'm glad I went this way. Which walker boss? Cute, you immediately lose your health. So going by what we've done and what we haven't yet, this is Dragon. Also, the configuration of this room is Dragon's room. Or Gold Teresa. So this is probably gonna be. Can I just brute force it? So it's countering with lasers. Oh, like hell, it's not gonna work. It's working just fine. Actually, it is working just fine. Mostly. Yes, that is what is happening. So that didn't work. I ran out of missiles, and that's why it failed. So I'm highly guessing we're gonna get. So it seems like the hyper beam is probably like the optional side beam, because getting to this point is a it's a challenge. It's challenging in a variety of different ways, all of which I'm delighted are in here. Hey, Gondata, yes. So as I said, like, I don't know, 10 minutes ago, I legitimately expected that we would be done with this like 2 hours ago. I'm gonna save again. This Romhack is beefy, and like, I was gonna say, it doesn't feel like there's filler in it, but largely it's, if there's stuff that feels like filler, it's because I legitimately got lost and had to find where I was going. Ideally, I just wanted to stay there. we don't get any restore out of those. Which is very mean. Actually, yeah, you don't even shoot those, you just bait them. Oh, actually, you can, ooh, hello. You can kind of manipulate it into shooting. But I can only shoot at certain angles. Oh, that's clever. Oh, it's losing its color. So that's good. My thumbs are actually tiring. What the fuck is this shit? It has a phase 2? Oh my god. Well, that's what you're saying. Yeah, well, it started throwing the baby. So it's like it's a phase 2 of the fight. But it seemed like I would. So, Chozo itself kind of turned semi-transparent. It seems like we need to destroy those. One of them that I landed some hits on started cracking. So I get the feeling when you're in that phase, he gains new abilities. And yeah, no, this is like it's challenging without feeling cheap, which is astounding. Okay, I was gonna say that'd be really funny if there's like a you could just go through that and skip this entirely. Like, if it were not for the fact that we're actually a fairly long distance away from other things, I would almost feel inclined to, like, farm additional, like, damage increases. Because, like, having the ability to charge faster would be a great benefit to this. So if you're in a somersault, you're not actually charging. You might notice that you don't actually charge your charge beam. And because we're running with modern Super Metroid hacks, we can emerge out of a somersault, get the charge, and then return back to somersault to stay airborne. Oh shit, I'm gonna handle everything. Like, the way this is feels entirely like an optional boss. So it looks like we're about to go in phase 2. Yeah. Oh shit. Ah! Ah! No. Oh my god. And here's the thing, I don't know what happens. We 2 out of the 3 of the little floating things. No, I think that's just an additional attack it gets. Kind of like the bomb chorizo, how there's like the full thing, then like the chest is broken, and then the face is gone. And it does change the way that it works. Like, there's an actual 3-phase fight to it. This is like a more elaborate version of that. No, I think what it is at that point, you're basically just playing keep away against the green chorizo. Because you need to destroy the 3 satellites. So we can actually just keep it here and not get it to break this. That's actually really beneficial because we can use this to basically just get free shots. So this is just my understanding of how to manipulate the gold chorizo. We're just basically going to use that, which works to an extent. Because right now its 2 attacks are death lasers. Oh yeah, right. Oh, it's very likely. So I get the impression that we've been able to do that for a while. But I carried off in a completely different direction. Like, when we got the Metroid suit, the green bit, that seemed to set off in a couple of different divergent paths. And it's just the one that I wound up taking. I'm guessing this is giving like a permanent hyper beam. Like, rather than the relying on standing in certain fields in order to get that, I feel like there's going to be you can just equip it as a base weapon all of the time. Like, this is a difficult fight. But also feels entirely fair. Like, this on a Super Metroid player standpoint, this is very well designed. This is an excellent fight. Oh shit, that's all of them. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh my god. Yeah, this is a super boss. What the fuck? Yeah, they make him invincible. Make sure of that. Shit. Like, it feels doable. Like, I feel like we're very close. What's nice is that every time going in, making more progression, just better understanding the fight. I know, we'll give this one more go, and then I think at that point it's time to, because again, like, having, like, we don't have very many of the, like, speed increases for the charge beam. I think that would make a huge difference in this fight, because we're basically just relying on anything with the charge beam. Plasma beam might be somewhere else, which would also make a massive difference in this fight. Also, the big Robbie with a follow. Hello, welcome. I'm glad my slow and elaborate puzzling through this puzzle. It's interesting and compelling. Oh, well, ruined already. Oh, shit. Actually, we can use this terrain to our advantage. Because the laser can't actually shoot. Yeah, I guess rather than speeding through this, just kind of maybe taking this slower and going into the end phases with more health. Like... Oh, welcome back, CJ. We found the super boss. The number of things that needed to be performed to get to this were a bit elaborate. And this is legitimately a challenge, but not in a, they just ramped up the difficulty. This is a very well-crafted fight. By someone who understands Super Metroid mechanics. And how to make a well-crafted fight using Super Metroid mechanics. Yeah, like, even from a gameplay perspective, this is actually taxing my thumb. I'm actually, I haven't, like, white knuckle bullet hell game to fight like this in a long time. This is very enjoyable. Actually, this is very akin to the Ravenbeak fight in Dread. Like, not in a technical level, but in a, this is a challenge that I'm overcoming. Can you go? There we go. So we're going, you know, I wonder, actually. I doubt this, but... Oh, they are damaged by that. Oh, that's much different. Okay. Yeah, okay. Oh, that makes a big difference. Yeah, it looks like actually you can just use regular beams on this. Oh, you can. Okay. Power bombs kind of make it easier. this shit is intense. Love it. Oh my god. Did he only launch one? What's funny is they're the only things in this fight that give you health. Or give you refills. Oh my god, that was awesome. Wow. 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 Sure. That was... wow. Shrine to the Animate Spark. And we ended with the perfect amount of ammo. Nice. Equipment. Tell me what this shit does. Hypercharge. Charge shots are more powerful. They now fire Hyper Beam. Okay. In addition, Hyper Beam. Reshcore with the 1,000 bits. Egad. Much appreciated. That was... That felt like it was a challenge, but not an oppressive fight. That was great. So really, so what this does, I'm assuming this is an optional item. We now shoot the Hyper Beam, not on demand, but we now shoot a Hyper Beam shot. So it seems like, so, I mean, you know, we could probably turn off the ice beam now. Oh, that's neat. Yeah, so. Uh-huh. Oh. So I'm guessing that the Ridley fight, you have to stand in specific areas to get the Hyper Beam. Well, one, this also says that the Hyper Beam now does more damage. Why, this makes perfect sense. Now we just saw an item there. Actually, it would make entirely sense that we break through a wall with this. Oh, we can kill all these now too. And now we also draw in ammo. Okay. It does everything. Alright, I was gonna say, this is the only possible way is somewhere around here. I hope we get a faster charge. God, that was cool. Or just a small ammo tank. This should be 100% items for this area. It is. Oh, you had to have the Hyper Beam to get through. Okay. I bet that Teresa was made to fight Samus. or hardcore top tier gamer bros. Also, thank you everyone for the GGs. Sky Skunk, CJ Earth, Rashkavar, Zach JP, Code and Data, the Big Robbie. That's not the last boss. But it's probably... So for those that missed it, this is an entirely optional area that you can see it alluded to on the map. This whole area was just one big, like, puzzle obstacle course to open up the ability to get to this boss. To then overcome the boss. To get an item that it appears to be entirely optional, but awesome. So that was great. Oh, that was really good. Oh my god. We also got the sweet music too. I don't know. So yeah, all 7 of these gates open up by accomplishing a series of varying, like, Metroid mechanics puzzles. Or actual literal puzzles. Like things that nerds solve to prove their nerd cred. Oh, that sucks, CJ. Chicken soup and green tea with honey and ginseng. Or ginseng, if you prefer. So this is on, if you go to MetroidConstruction.com, it's where I get all these ROM hacks, and we're going the wrong way. Aren't we? Yes. Yeah, that was one of the actual puzzle ones. But also, like, how do you navigate the Edecoons to unlock, you know, that was, I think one I brute forced. Right, because it was invisible platforms. I'm like, none of this shit. Again, I wonder if there's, because we're missing obvious items. Like, there obviously there's several things, like main items that we're missing. I'm wondering if it's just straight up we were supposed to have, like, an X-ray visor to see it, and that's how you do it. Oh my god, you can see the one with the, you have to open 4 gates and one of them actually closes it. You can actually see the thing as you're going through there. Right, so it draws, so you go to the cargo ship and it draws your attention to the fact that there is an item there, but then you get the item in this room and it leads you to an entirely, like, hell area. Oh my god, these aren't one-shot by this? Concerning. Oh yeah, the superfish. Of course, now every other part of this is going to be a cakewalk. And then, so tomorrow's stream will be more Xenogears with equally unfitting voices. Actually, so, as mentioned, I'm going to be working most of a ship Oh, yeah, those are any of the enemy spawners, yeah. What I might actually do is I might actually do this next Monday, and then Tuesday will be a random. We'll just flip that just because my time may be limited, but I don't want to not stream. Because it seems like we won't be finishing. I'm going to 100% this. I don't see a reason why I would. We still don't have the screw attack. Actually, screw attack would have made that the green chorizo fight much easier. I feel very accomplished for doing it with the items that we had. Yeah, kill really. We're still missing plasma beam, which would have made it easier. Yeah, we'll probably open up areas at the top. So we're gonna go back to sandwich ship. We're gonna save. This is a good point to stop. And yeah, I might just flip. Yeah, so next Monday we'll do this, and then Tuesday I'll do randos. Just because then, if in the event that I have to bail out, it's not in the middle of a rando seed. Right. So, well, the cold area, we probably want to take off the suit. Well, I don't have to worry about breaking out for the Metroids. Actually, it's very akin to like the little grasshopper dudes in a variety of areas. If you aim up with a missile, it destroys them. Like if they're latched onto you, it's just generally the easier way to get rid of them. You do that with these Metroids. Right. We hacked the game. And I mean, I still gotta build a church. Just casually running through with our Metroid. Oh yeah, I mean, a lot of this is very well designed from a lore standpoint too. Like that's a really cool thing about the logs. Wait a minute, did we get a log for the hyper tree though? We might have, and I just straight didn't look at it. It doesn't even appear on here. Mysterious. Yeah, oh yeah, you were talking before about the lore implications. But yeah, it just occurred to me, wait, no. Yeah, I might have missed it, yeah. Actually, I undoubtedly missed it. Yeah, if you ask, I definitely missed it because I don't remember seeing it. But I'm also surprised it's not a thing. So for those who missed it before, this is the area you actually start the game in, and then return to it, and then you can crash to the planet. When you do, it opens up an area that basically adds. Adds like here's the places with items you missed spot, which is really nice in a thing like this. Really? Those doors open immediately. Yeah, I was also probably pretty jazzed just from killing the thing. Also, really cool detail that the structures here very much change when you return. Yeah, I don't give a shit. We'll just grab all the Metroids and I'll waste them with my Death Beam. Right, actually, that's just... Yeah, so the area where the ship lands... I mean, that's probably more realistically where we're actually headed to get to these other items that are up here. Right, because I remember going up there, like, bomb jumping. I'm like, there should be a thing... Right! Right, remember, I thought we were gonna get, like... It was gonna do, like, the Prime 2, like, Dark Enemy MacGuffin hunt. That we were gonna go back up here, somewhere, with, like, a Dark Visor or Special Visor or something. Right, because this was... Yeah, this is inaccessible. Mm-hmm. Wreck everything. Glad to see more of these. And there's one other item up here? No, there's 0 more items up here. Okay, but there is one in that little alcove down there. We might go underneath, same as the ship. So we're gonna get that, we're gonna save, and then we'll call it a day. Yeah, and I'm also hungry. You know, I kind of remember seeing that. Remember, there was like a... I could have sworn that I saw a spacer block, but I couldn't remember where. I think it was that one. And I think somebody even said... Oh, god damn it, I could have used this from that... Oh, my god. Oof. It's 100% items in this area? 100% items in this area. Wow, okay, so that was really goddamn cool. So anyway, that is all for tonight. Thank you for coming in, hanging out, and watching me do this. Accomplishing a very worthy of wow factor. Oh, Carter's streaming the Pokemans. We're gonna give them a raid. Yeah, they're kind of late. But you know, thank you for this is really goddamn cool. We're gonna raid Carter Freak. Carter used to run probably I think they still do Metroid Dread speedruns. I think they had on and off world records a number of times. And is generally a cute doggo. But they're playing Pokemon Scarlet Violet. We're gonna give them a raid. So like I said, tomorrow we'll be back with more Xenogears with unfitting voices. And I'll catch you guys then. Until then.